I just want to talk about vasectomy. This is my girlfriend here. She's like 20, and I'm like 45. In August this year, so I just want to. People say you got to put a baby in. I got it, man. Like vasectomy. I'll tell you. I'm gonna give you 5 reasons why vasectomy is a bad idea. All right. Number 1, kids are cheap. You know what I mean? Kids are cheap. Like, I don't know where you live, but I live in Australia, and it's so cheap here, man. Like, it's so cheap in Australia. It's just, man, like, like we don't have any lockdowns here. Like, there's so many jobs, and it's just easy going. There's no drugs here. There's no crime. It's just a great place to raise kids. This is just a great place. We've got great governments, everything, man. It's just a really, really cool place. We don't have any ice crisis or anything like that. It's just cheap, man. It's cheap. Like, housing here is cheap. University here is cheap. There's heaps of jobs. Like, if your kid goes to university, they're guaranteed to get a job in whatever they want. It's just a given. You walk out of university, you walk into a job with people you really like working with. All right, it's a given. It's a given, man. So I don't know where you live, but I live in Australia, and it's absolutely amazing here. It's just perfect, man. Absolutely perfect. And it's just getting better. It's just getting cheaper. Because we live in the southern hemisphere, we don't have a thing called inflation. So things are just getting cheaper here in Australia. Because it's like we do everything down under here. So that's why getting a vasectomy is a bad idea. It gets cheap, man. People say, like, having kids is expensive. You've got opportunity costs. No. They're lying to you. They're lying to you, all right? It's cheap. You will make money having kids, man. Kids, you can put them on YouTube. If you have a kid, you put it on YouTube, it's going to be a YouTube star. Guarantee it. You make millions of dollars. You make millions of dollars having kids, right? It doesn't cost millions of dollars. You make millions of dollars having kids. More kids is better. Ask any single mum, any single dad. Kids are cheap, and the opportunity cost doesn't exist. What's opportunity cost? Opportunity cost is when you, let's say you got kids, and now you can't go to work or you can't do things because you got kids. That doesn't exist when you got kids. When you got kids, you have more opportunities. You have more freedom when you got kids. You can get more sleep. You can be more refreshed because your kids help you out. Your kids make your life easier. They cook and clean for you. They clean up after themselves. They don't argue. They don't fight back. They don't fight the siblings. It's just the kids do it all for you, man. Kids are your helpers, man. Kids are your teammates. All right? Having kids is easy. They're awesome. They're grateful. They clean their shit. They clean their rooms. They feed themselves. It's great. You know what I mean? I mean, the first 2 years, yeah, okay, it's a baby. You look after it. But after 2 or 3 years of age, it's taking care of itself, mate. And when they're 18, they just bringing home the money, man. It's just, like, Mum, Dad, thanks so much. Love yous. Oh, man, it's so good, So, and then they have good relationships with other people, and they won't get people to school. Like, it's going to be great, man. It's going to be great. Trust me. Having kids will be the best thing ever. It's the best, bro. So don't get a vasectomy. Have more kids. So that's the money went out at the door. Freedom. Let's talk about freedom, man. Like, I mean, you see my videos. I'm riding around, and just living this permanent holiday vacation. My hot babe Natasha, just traveling around, going to Thailand, America, just like every day, just a holiday. You know what I mean? I'm sick of that. I'm absolutely sick and tired of waking up every single day and going, what do I want to do today? What do we want to do today? Where should we go? What do you want to do? What do you want to eat? What do you want to do? What do you want to wear? What should we do today? I'm sick of that. I'm sick of that, man. I'm sick of the freedom. I want to be locked down. I want to, your COVID lockdowns, but they've sort of finished a bit now. I want to have that permanent responsibility gnawing away at me. Every day I know what I have to do because I've got to go to the job to pay and provide for my kids, etc. I want that. I want that responsibility. I want more burden in my life. But that's too easy. I want burden. I want emotional burden. Physical burden, financial responsibility burden. I want that. All right. Your testosterone increases when you got kids. It does. All the studies say testosterone decreases when a man has kids. That's a myth. That's a myth. It's a myth. It's lies. It's just all. It's lies. It's, what I mean? So that's why none of these don't get vasectomy. You know what I mean? Like, what if you get a vasectomy and change your mind? You know? What if you get a vasectomy and change your mind? What are you doing? What are you going to do then? You're screwed. People say, well, what if you have a kid and change your mind? That's okay. You can send it back. You send the kid back for warranty. You say, hey, I've tried for 30 days. Parenting's not for me. Put it in the post box. Put it in the satchel. Put the return to sender. Boom, you get your money back. All right? Not that you spend much money because making babies is free. Maybe a couple of beers, you know, or a Bumble account. But I'm just saying, mate, you know what I mean? Like, what if you get a vasectomy and change your mind? You know, you're done. You're done and dusted. You can't get it reversed. If you have kids and change your mind, you can reverse that. You can send them back. All right, so think about it, please. Guys, before you snip, think about it, man. Don't do it. Don't do it. Another one we're talking about is population, man. Like, we've only got 7 billion people on the planet. 7 billion. 7 billion. That's not many at all. I mean, look at it. Watch the Olympics or watch any sporting event and look at the horizon and look at the air quality. That's not smog. That's just, I'm not sure. I think it's a sea mist. It's fresh air. That's what it is, fresh air. And because the cameras now, they're 4K HD, they can pick up the photons of fresh air. So it might look like smog and, wow, there's pollution in Europe and Australia and Asia and America and stuff. That's not pollution. That's fresh air, photons picked up by this 4K camera. Okay, so it is, the air quality is getting better, the water quality is getting better, the food quality is getting better. Did you know that all governments are going organic next year? All governments are going organic, and it's going to be free food next year because they want to have a better. They want no one starving. It's pretty cool, isn't it? You know what I mean? The government's going to give out free organic food. They're going to pull that money. Yeah, wherever they put in their militaries and stuff, they're going to put it on the organic farming. Isn't that cool? Fucking awesome, mate. Now, what if you're a silly idiot and got a vasectomy? You know, now your kid's going to miss out on this free organic food. Dummy dums. Do you know what I mean? You listen to Durianrider. Durianrider's a dork. Durianrider don't know shit. Anyway, that's the deal, guys. Don't get a vasectomy. It's a myth. It'll be the worst thing you've ever done. Kids, mate. Oh, you can't just, you know what I mean? Look what a joyous life your parents had. Yeah? Your mum and dad had the best life ever raising you guys and girls, didn't they? They absolutely. They look younger. Look at their marriage photo. They look at them a few years later when you kids squash it out. They look fresher. Having kids makes you look younger because you watch more cartoons. You know, sit back and watch some cartoons, bro. Just relax, chill out. Definitely, kids make you look younger. Eh? It does. You notice that with school. You know, you went in high school with someone and they had a kid. You saw them 2 years later. They look even younger. You're like, dude, wow, you look even younger. You look stressed out at all. Hair's not frazzled. And the body, I mean, you're having birthing children, breastfeeding, all that stuff. It does a body good. I mean, I don't make the rules, but all the women talk about, wow, I got this, my body, post-baby body's better. You know what I mean? How do I get my post-baby body back? They don't say pre-baby body. They say, I love this post-baby body. It's great. So, you know what I mean? And then they feel good about themselves. It's great. Good relationship, guys. Women's going to feel even more confident about themselves. I mean, women already feel confident about themselves already. But pushing out a few kids makes them even more confident. You know? It makes them even more confident. Body changes. For sure. It does. Don't believe the Durianrider hype. All right? This is all facts here. All fact. Ask any woman, any single mum, any single dad out there. It's easy being a parent. Ask any parent out there. Tell you, oh, mate, it's easy, mate. No, it's all fully worth it, mate. We wouldn't change a thing. Wouldn't change a thing. I wouldn't change a thing. My kid's on meth. I wouldn't change a thing. I love them. I love them. You know, it's great. I'm sure the parents of that guy from Texas recently are quite proud. You know, gave his grandma a visit before he left, went to school, catch up his studies. What a great kid, you know. That would feel, imagine those parents, what they feel. Anyway, don't get a vasectomy. It'll be worth it, you know. Your kids won't get involved with drugs. If you're not in drugs, your kids won't get involved with drugs, you know. You have a good life, your kids will have a good life. They're going to have a great life. All right, it's a great world out there. It's getting better and better and better. It's not getting more cutthroat. That's a lie. It's getting better